If you're into comics or manga, you've definitely come across these action lines. And if you've ever wondered how to make them, this tutorial is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you a method to create comic action lines or split lines in Affinity. Let's get started. I've got my canvas ready. This is the size I use, but feel free to use whatever size works for you. I'll also make sure snapping is enabled. Now you might have noticed that action lines are actually very narrow triangles. We can draw them using the pen tool, like this, or using the triangle tool. I'll go with the latter for this tutorial. So I'll grab the triangle tool, then simply draw one like this. Let me zoom in a little. The color doesn't matter at this point, but I'll change it to black so it's easier to see. I'll also remove the stroke color. We are going to need a few more triangles with different dimensions. The more we have, and the more random their dimensions are, the better the action lines will look. So I'm going to duplicate it. I'll switch to the Move tool, hold down Alt, and drag it to the right. Then hold down Shift to keep it straight while dragging, release Alt, then drag, and let it snap to the original triangle. I'll resize the width and height, then duplicate it again and adjust the dimensions. I'll keep making duplicates and randomizing their dimensions as much as I can. This part takes a little while, so I'll speed it up. And here we are. If the bottom edges aren't all lined up, I can select all of them and align them from here. Now I'll select them all and move them to the bottom left of the canvas. I'll duplicate them again by holding down Alt and dragging to the right. Then I'll resize them. I don't want to keep the aspect ratio between width and height since I want it to be random. I'll also flip them horizontally. I'll keep repeating this, duplicating, resizing, and flipping until they fill the full width of the canvas. Then I'll select all of them and group them. Next, I'm going to transform these shapes into circular action lines. I'll go to the Pixel menu, then Filters, Distort, and click Rectangular to Polar. Once they are circular, you'll notice the center area looks quite small, and there are some black areas we don't need. To fix that, I'll simply select it and scale it up. And just like that, our action lines are done. If you want to change the color, just select the layer, click Layer Effects, and enable Color Overlay. Then pick your color. Or if you prefer, you can use Gradient Overlay instead, whichever suits your design best. And that wraps up this tutorial on creating comic action lines or split lines in Affinity. I hope you enjoyed it and find it useful in your designs. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and bye.